Greetings everybody, it's Red Hunter. Welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So we have news. The aim for the Extreme Z Awakening New Year's Challenge campaign. Aim for Extreme Z Awakening New Year's Challenge campaign. Meet the conditions and the corresponding characters Extreme Z Awakenings will become available in the future. Event period 1/5 Sunday to 1/12 Sunday, in other words, a week. I'll list in Pacific Standard Time instead of Pacific Daylight Time. Okay. Excuse me. Aim for Extreme Z Awakening New Year Challenge campaign. Once the conditions are met, the Extreme Z Awakenings of the corresponding characters will be unlocked and become available in the future. In addition, the daily missions related to this campaign are also available. Meet the following conditions to unlock the Extreme Z Awakenings of all the corresponding characters. List of conditions. Condition 1. Reach 25,000 retweets and Facebook likes combined. Official Twitter, official Facebook fan page. I'll go to that later. Please visit the related post via the following links. Corresponding characters. Reach 15,000 retweets and Facebook likes combined. Tragedy Born from Power Fusion Android 13. Reach 20,000 retweets and Facebook likes combined. Silent Execution of Majin Buu Pure Evil. That's the strength one that you've seen in my other videos. Reach 25 retweets and Facebook likes combined. Steely Hatred Metal Cooler. That's cool because I really want to Dokkan him. I mean, not Dokkan him. I really want to Extreme Z Awakening. He becomes awesome, incredible after Extreme Z Awakening. He's already very good right now as a support unit. He becomes even better. Condition 2. Log in the Dokkan Battle and complete a total of 5 million New Year's Challenge daily missions. Corresponding characters. 1 million completed missions. Search Scorching Duel Nova Shenron. Light of Hatred Fusion Android 13 is for 2,500,000 completed missions. And at 5 million completed missions, you get everything at stake. Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. He is also incredible. I haven't even Dokkaned him yet, but I will. The progress will be updated around 1900. That's 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time daily until a total of 5 million missions have been completed. Condition 3. Meet Condition 1 and Condition 2. And we get Superheated Superpower Super Saiyan Goku, whom I have rainbowed. Details on the release of the date of release of the above characters' Extreme Z Awakenings will be announced in the near future. Wonderful. Related daily mission details. Okay, so here are the daily missions we need to complete. New Year's Challenge daily. Undergo training once. Easy. Consume at least, and we get a silver Hercule statue for it. Consume at least 20 stamina. We get a Dozenkai. And consume at least 30 stamina. We get a Dragon Sword. So that's awesome. So it's a free Dragon Sword every day. Dragon's daily missions were set at 1600 PST. That's 8 p.m. Please claim the rewards of the daily missions by 15:59 PST. That's 7:59. Then for the next day. Please note the event content and dates are subject to change without prior warning. We hope you continue to play. We hope you continue to enjoy playing Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Alright? There's that. And the weekend summon will be available from Fridays to Sundays during the 1:10 Friday from 12 to Sunday. During the 1:05 to 1:31 Friday, log into the game every day from 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 7:59 Pacific Standard Time on Sundays and Fridays to get 1 to 2 weekend summon tickets per day. In addition, you can also Obtain summon tickets from the weekend missions that are available during that event period. You can get 7 from the so you get 7 during the week, and you'll get 7 if I stress an if this works exactly like the other weekend summons that we've had in the past. You will get 7 during the week, and you will get 7 during from weekend missions. And it'll tell you, yes, you get the 7 weekend summon tickets per week if you log in every day. 1 weekend summon ticket can be used to perform 1 summon. And there are multis, so like 7 will be to do 7. The multis don't give you anything; they're not like guaranteed, but it's easier to summon 7 at a time than it is to summon 1 at a time. I don't think there's any advantage to doing, unlike normal, where you should and normal summons, normal stone summons, you should always summon multi-summons and not single. And I know we've all seen people pulling the featured units off of singles, but that's not the ideal mathematically way to do it. The reason you usually, for like Dokkan banners and LR banners and stuff like that, want to summon with multi-summons is because you get a guaranteed SSR in the 10th slot. And that guaranteed SSR can be your featured unit that you want. It can also be an LR. It can be all kind of things depending on the banner. Which was a single, you're just summoning randomly, and you're not getting an SSR. So, big difference. All right. Nothing else in the news. This is coming tonight. I'll be dropping a video on it. Both. We'll be talking about the banner. Should you skip it? Talking about the units in detail. We will be in the transformation, what's good, what's bad, that kind of stuff. And then I will be going through and playing the his Dokkan event on Super 2. I'll turn the story on so we can all see it. And we'll talk about the weaknesses. One of the things I'm going to be doing when I'm going over the Dokkan events is I am going to be going over the cards that the Dokkan character, the Dokkan boss, is weak to, because I've been playing a long time, okay, but I am aware that not everybody who watches, and especially for newer players, could just go, I can just jam whatever. I can jam almost any team I have a leader for, and I can beat any Dokkan event. And you can beat a lot of the Dokkan events with a free-to-play team, but not all of them. So using the weakness is very helpful. I remember I used to have to use the weaknesses. I can, in fact, show you an example of what I'm talking about. Have we not got our... Okay. Let me show you an example of what I mean by what I'll be doing. Let's go to challenges. Let's find one that used to give me problems. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Where's the, we need, this guy has no weakness and it gave me all kinds of problems. Did I use weaknesses on any of these? I don't think I did. Okay, this one. This just means that there's time missions and stuff to it. That's what this symbol means. Alright. So just to show you an example. Alright. This guy, it used to be stage 2 Super Gotenks. He was really, really hard to beat because his Super Saiyan 3 form was incredibly strong. He used to kill me. So I used to use the Piccolo that you, okay. So SR or higher, Piccolo and Boo, Super Boo, will not only nullify Gotenks' damage reduction skill, but will increase the damage dealt on him by a lot. When they say nullify damage, all the Dokkan bosses have damage reduction skills. Nullifying it is huge, but increasing the damage is even bigger. So sometimes it's links, sometimes it's characters. For him, it's a character. Let me show you what I used to use. Now we're going way back. I used, it was a Burst of Fighting Spirit Piccolo, which was a UR version because I hadn't LR'd him yet this is from the World Tournament, and you got him back in the day by finishing high up in the local rankings, which I was able to do by grinding them out. And then I would get him, I got the medals, I got him, so yeah, I used to use him as bad of a card he is, and I'll show you him in a minute. But as bad of a card as he was pretty good for the time, but I used to use him as a way to overcome Gotenks. God Tanks, as his nickname was. It was the only way I could beat it. I couldn't beat it straight up. My cards were not good enough. This is in the days, for those who, some of you watching may remember, because you've been playing for a long time like I have, but some of you may not remember the days when there were early, when there were easy key links. Like now it's easy to get off Super within almost any team. Very few teams struggle with key links. But the key links back in the day were awful. Like you didn't have like 3 plus 3, plus whatever attack, defense, and HP units. One of the first ones I ever got that did that was actually this guy. What am I doing? Sorry. I have to let me turn off the movie bosses, movie heroes filter. It was actually so one of my first cards I ever pulled that I can remember was on the Gogeta banner. So let me show you what he looked like here, because this is what you saw. Alright, so he was all types key +2 attack +2 2,500, which is trash. But what I used to do with him, he used to be a leader because he gave key and it was so important. And then his attacks effective against all types was incredible. This was back in the days before flat passive, before percentage passive boosts, which is why like some of the early LRs are not so great. And like some of the free LRs are not so great because they were actually really good for the time. I used him a lot from the moment I pulled him from his banner, which I knew I wanted, but I did pull him. So he was one of my early pulls. I don't remember what banner I started with. I used to summon on every banner. I didn't know any better. But yeah, I got lucky and pulled him. Yeah, we're not interested in reversing you. But my first real leader, my first understanding of the game was SS Blue Physical Super Vegito, a card that we're going to be seeing a lot of as soon as I can find it, because he's getting an easy A at some point. Yeah, I Dokkaned Super Vegito that you guys saw me pull from the summons, step up summons, and he is super attack 10, but why can I never find this dude? There he is. Alright. Yeah, he was my first real leader. He's the guy that I beat the early stages of Boss Rush with. Superclass key +3 and HP and attack and defense +50. I had a rainbow team that was like there used to be used to be this argument about uh, the merits of rainbow teams versus like solo teams, because around the time he was out around the time of the second anniversary. Before that, actually, I'm pretty sure it was either before or right after. Anyway, and a card that had come out at that time was we had dual Dokkan Fest. We had SSJ4 Goku and SSJ4 Vegeta, and yeah, I got neither of them, despite dropping a lot of stones. Let's just put it that way. It was the first banner I ever spent money on it, and I dropped a lot of stones, and I didn't get either of them. I don't remember what was on the rest of the banner. I was pretty, annoyed. And I got him, and I actually pulled multiple copies of him, and I pulled multiple copies of him in like the first or second pull on the banner, and I remember this because this was back in the days before the hidden potential system. So all you did was dupes was feed them into the super attack level. This was also back before they handed out Kais like candy, which they do now, and which I'm very thankful for. But yeah, there was that. Anyway, so to beat the Go Tanks event, I used to have to the Tech Go Tanks event. I used to have to use him. Now, you're like, he's trash, right? But you think he's trash now? Yeah, I know that. Alright. He was even more trash when he was like this. And no other stats, they were obviously maxed out. I had him rainbowed. Or did I? I think I had him rainbowed. Yeah. His HP was 80%. He caused supreme damage, and he did buff allies defense, which was nice. And again, this is back in the days before the passive. He used to be actually considered one of the a great support card because of this allies defense plus 4,000. It used to be a big deal. I kind of wish the early LRs would get some sort of like EZA update, not where their levels increased, but where they would get like increased passives and stuff, better passives. But anyway, he's complete trash for obvious reasons. But he's essentially a collector's item now. But yeah, we used to have to do like tips and tricks. I used to have to do tips and tricks to beat certain events, and that is to circle back around to what I was saying. I know I went on a bit of a tangent, and I'm sorry for that. I just wanted to relay a couple things, talk a little bit about Dokkan history. When the Piccolo event drops, and for each event that drops in the future that I'll be talking about, the Dokkan battles, I will be telling you, I will be exploring how do you build a team to beat it if you don't have elite cards, because I have so many teams. I have so many leaders. I don't have everyone, and I don't have all the teams like in their optimal forms, but I have like some really, really good teams that just smack any Dokkan event, no matter what it is. And as you can see, I can beat a lot of the in-game content. The Legendary Goku, the Infinite Dragon history. I can beat certain SBR stages. I have to take on more of them, which I will on camera so you guys can see me sweating. But not yet. That's content for later on. But before I was able to reach those levels, I used to have to grind my way through events, and it was really frustrating. But I'm here to help you guys become, especially the newer players, become less frustrated with events. It's always important to read all of the information, especially about the what they do in their stages, if they activate barriers and stuff like that, so you know what to expect ahead of time. Like the UI Goku event, he and in one of the stages, he launches Spirit Bomb, and the Spirit Bomb pretty much one-shots you. So you gotta Baba him. You gotta use the Baba item to reduce his super attacks to normal attacks so that you can kill him before he, or I guess you could just Ghost Usher him before he can kill you, and then you move on to the regular stages, to the next stage. But if you didn't know that, you might have some problems. That's one example. Another example is in one of the Kid Buu stages. He throws super attacks constantly. They don't one-shot you, and you can tank them and stuff, but he does every single time he attacks in that stage is a super attack. And yeah, it can catch you off guard if you don't read it. Anyway, I'll be back later. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys are having a good evening. And until the next video, please like the video if you liked it. Subscribe. Hit that notification for more content. I am going to be doing videos on pretty much everything related to the game. I'm even going to be doing, I'm planning it out now, a Dokkan 10, what I'm going to call it is Dokkan 101, where I'm going to talk about like everything in the game from the basics to the intermediate to the advanced stuff, and I'm going to do it sequentially. I'm going to talk about team building strategies. I'm going to talk about how you should set up rotations, talk about links, passive skills, leader skills, what all that stuff means, how you navigate, and all that stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching. Red Hunter.